All right, we're in the workshop. I'm going to attempt a cold start on this 1974 Honda MR50 Elsinoire. These bikes have become quite valuable. I was going to save this one for my son, as a buddy of mine had it for his daughter and wanted my little boy to have it, so we worked out some horse trading over the holidays, but they've just gotten too valuable to give to a kid, in my opinion. Plus, Colt has a little Honda Z50 back there, which I learned to ride on, one very similar. And I figure after that, we're going to get him a new Husky or KTM 65. Maybe Yamaha YZ 65. But here's the MR, back to it. 1974 MR50. I've replaced the spark plug. I put the new sticker on the air box. I'm not sure if I'm going to sticker the gas tank or not. I think it looks cleaner without. I have a new front number plate kit and a new side plate. Thank you to MX for hooking us up with those. We're going to attempt a cold start. I have not tried to start this bike since the day I bought it. The day I bought it, it was running. Austin and I rode it around a parking lot. I drained the tank and fogged out the fuel tank and cylinder. Put it away for the winter, so this will be the first time trying to start it since. As you can see, this puppy is ice cold. Touching the exhaust, the engine, the cylinder head, everything on this puppy's cold. So we will see if she's going to be a good little girl and fire up for me. This bike will probably end up going to BAT auctions unless somebody wants to buy it. If somebody wants to buy it outright, I want $4,000 cash. They're selling anywhere from, I've seen them go for $2,500 on a low and $7,100 on a high. Condition 3, it books out in my little book for 4, and that's what I'm asking. You just don't find these bikes. All right, let's try to start it. Second try, fires up. There we go. Let it clear out. The vibrations, my bike's on my left. The bike heater vibrating. Two strokes don't usually idle too well, but she's a runner. It's a nice little bike that somebody might want to display in their game room. I'm going to have my welder Joe weld the side stand back on. For some reason, some dingleberry cut it off. They did do a clean job on it, so we're going to get that welded back up. Like I said, I'm putting a new side plate on it. I'm putting a new front plate on it. The bike's in pretty good shape. The paint shows nicely. I can tell it's been repainted. Somebody painted the cylinder and engine case, which is not normal, but it looks nice. This cover's a little bit knackered up. I polished it up because I thought it looked better than the paint. It looks like the fender's been replaced at some point, front and rear. The seat's in really good shape. I don't know if this is original or if this has been recovered, but it's in damn good shape. I just put fresh avgas and non-ethanol mix. The tank doesn't have any rust, as you can see in there. A couple little surface spots maybe, but that tank's in really good shape. There's no rust in it, no dents in it. The fuel cap still has the original warning sticker. Levers are in pretty good shape. Bars are in good shape. It's just a clean little bike. If I can't get enough out of it, I'll probably give it to my son. But with the values on these bikes, they're going for anywhere from $2,500 to $7,100. And we're asking $4,000 for this one, or it's going to go to auction. the values on these little suckers. I can't justify giving this to a small kid that I know is just going to destroy it. My son's 2.5. We're hoping to get him on that Z50 next year, probably, as he'll be 3 in August, so he'll probably get that little Z50 and that 96 Z50 in what would it be, 2022, summer 2022 for his 4th birthday. This bike, you'd have to wait till he's 5 or 6 for. I don't see the point in hanging on to it when I can get him something newer. This really belongs in a collector's basement or with some guy that had one brand new. If you had one of these back in the 70s, and this probably is the coolest kid's dirt bike ever built. Honda MR50. They only built these in 74 and 75. This one's a 1974. It's a 49cc, 3-speed, manual clutch, 2-stroke. You just don't see these anymore. God, this is a nice little bike. I hope it finds a good home. If you like this bike and you like other vintage motorcycles like it, please smash that like button. Please subscribe. This is EMP Power Sports and Marine out here in St. Mary's, Idaho. We have a wide variety of vintage bikes. Here's my Woods bike, ATK. That's a pretty rare one. We just sold this RD350 on Bring a Trailer. There's another Elsinoire CR125 waiting on fenders and number plates, so that one's done. We restored that for a client in Oregon. Little 96 Z50 that's not for sale. 81 Husky that will be when it's done. My Rickman Matisse. GSXR 1100 and 98 Ducati. The Gixxer I might part with. I'm not parting with the Rickman or the Duck. But you can see the smoke in here. Anyhow, like I said, please smash that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. And if you have any questions on this about this 1974 Honda MR50, please give us a call at 208-620-0769.